Hey y'all, this Digger. What's good, y'all? Remember y'all requested that video. I know it's 2 weeks late. But don't worry about that. We here with it. So basically, I'm gonna give y'all the gist, and then I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on what's going on. An opinion, it's not facts, whatever. Cool, bet. So the story of Little Nightmares 3 follows two new characters technically, but you're technically following one. Why? Because the dude's name alone, he created this person, created this place called Nowhere that he's been going in and out because of his imagination. Right? And in Little Nightmares, usually majority of your imagination can become true as long as you're powerful enough. Right? So Alone and Low, as they journey through a nightmare dimension called the Nowhere, specifically within a cluster of locations known as the Spiral, their goal is to find a way out of there, right? And to return to their home. The I think it's called the counties, not sure, but the way it looks like it's supposed to be peaceful and in a farm kind of area, right? Their locations are scattered around using special mirrors that they travel through from place to place, and usually they have to figure out the puzzle to get to the next mirror. This may lead to a crazy adventure at some point where you have to fight or battle different bosses and things like that, where the story can seem stopped, or you can see the common things that happen between what happened with Little Nightmares 2, Little Nightmares 1, and I forgot what the prequel name is, but in the prequel that was based off the PC game, right? In locating these mirrors, they can lead to their escape, and then a lot of the central plot is pointed around the reveal that Alone is as a manifestation of Low's imagination and representing his coping mechanism for trauma, right? So, Low is just making people, right? I'm sorry, I mixed up Low and Alone. Low is the actual character. One take, for my fans, one take. No, we not editing nothing. One take. Low is the guy, Alone is the imagination. And in honesty, I think that because of that thing, that makes me look back and wonder if any of the other characters were imaginative. I honestly think that because of them traveling through the mirror, I believe Low didn't realize how imaginative Alone was, and because of that, he didn't see the actual problem that she couldn't truly pass through the mirrors, and that she could potentially be stuck. And that's how we get our ending at the end of Little Nightmares 3, where she completely disappears, because when you step into the real world, the imagination of Little Nightmares stays at Little Nightmares, and your real world imagination becomes back to normal. So honestly, forget this game. All right, they just messed with my emotions because I thought I was playing with two people, and it's not okay. All right, it's not okay. Little Nightmares need to be better. All right, we need a 4, because if you don't give me my 4, I'm gonna ask more and more and more questions. You're gonna get emails. You're gonna get something that I might have to send to you on carrier pigeon. You know how hard work that is? How work it is to send something through carrier pigeon? So I ain't gonna lie to y'all though. I do appreciate the game. The game was good. If it doesn't mess with your emotions, then is it really something that you would want to purchase? Right? You have to think of that. So like, if they get you and make you feel a kind of way, or you stumble upon this feeling that you never had or you wasn't expecting of, then I'm not gonna lie, that was basically the goal of what they were trying to do to you. And they also kept with lore, because they gave us information, but they didn't give us enough information where we could figure out the whole story. I think at the end of the day, even if I feel the way that I feel, emotions aside, I can give the game an 8 out of 10, because of the fact that the game is replayable, because you go as one player, and then you can switch and become the other players who find different trophies, dolls, events that can happen because of the different weaponry. One carries a wrench, one carries a bow. So you got to go through the game and their different point of view so you can understand what's going on. So yeah, I highly recommend the game. Um, will we get a 4? We'll see. I don't know. Will they make me upset again? Probably. I was already upset like Little Nightmares 1, Little Nightmares 2, Little Nightmares 3. They done got me. So, yeah, I appreciate my Lock In Nation requesting this kind of video because it's different. I like to do different. Yeah, I like to break my boundaries and break certain things that people didn't think I was capable of. You feel me? So like, we good. Little Nightmares, keep doing what you're doing, cause then we keep doing this, and if we keep doing this, I'm gonna have fun. So yeah. Well, peace out. Love y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.